This is my 1981 Porsche 924 Turbo. I've had this car for just over a year now and have been driving it for probably exactly a year from now. It's near the end of October right now, and I don't regret getting this car at all whatsoever. Pretty good on mileage. It has, actually, we just hit 90,000 miles. I remember getting this car a year from now, I think it was at 88 or 89,000 miles. As a Canadian, I have to convert those to kilometers, so that would roughly be 140,000 kilometers, somewhere in that range, and I've loved every minute of it. Maybe not every minute when it's in the shop, but mostly every minute of driving it, mostly. Now, ever since buying this car, I've had to fix a lot of things, I'd say. There's still quite a few issues I have to address as well, but honestly, I do not mind at all. It's part of the enjoyment of driving this car. Right now, it's one of the best times to drive your fun car as well. You know, you get all the fall leaves and fall colors. So about a year and a month ago, probably around August or end of summer, I'd say, I was looking at a lot of classic cars. And there were so many cars I could have chose from. Corvettes, Porsches, Nissans, you name it, right? Fieros, Pontiacs. I was looking at cars all the time, classic cars specifically. I wanted a car that I could enjoy in the summer, enjoy on the back roads, but also work on. I wanted my car to have a few problems, right? I didn't want another reliable daily, and I was looking at so many different cars. Oh man, I was looking at, first of all, I wanted to get a 944, but unfortunately for me, I came at the wrong time and the prices had already skyrocketed for 944s. So, first of all, I'm looking through just classic cars, and then I'm like, I wonder if I can own a Porsche. I've always said to myself, I want to own a Porsche before I buy any other car. Another squirrel. If this guy goes into my direction, close. I was like, what if I could get a Porsche as my first car? So I'm scrolling, I see a 944 is a great option, but they were still a little expensive for my 18-year-old self, making who knows how much a month, right? So then I stumbled on a 924, and I was like, okay, I like this car. It still has like the 80s vibe. It still has a similar engine to the 944, but it didn't make as much power, the base 924. So I'm scrolling through Marketplace, and all of a sudden, a Porsche 924 Turbo pops up on my feed. $8,000, originally $11,000 for a Porsche 924 Turbo. I'm getting the same power as a typical modern daily driver. It has more power than my current car, which is a Volkswagen Rabbit 2008. It was faster than it, actually. It is faster. But that wasn't what caught my eye. It was actually the interior, the tan interior. The tan interior, I just couldn't stop loving. After looking at a million different other cars and going through their interiors and looking at their peaks and problems, I was like, I just landed on this one. I just loved the interior. I loved that it was an 80s car. I loved that it was a turbo model. And I knew when buying it that it leaked oil, but I didn't care. I was like, I'll fix the oil leak. Let's do it. I haven't fixed the oil leak yet. I still have yet to fix the oil leak, but I wanted this car. And so I made the decision. I asked my dad, hey, can you drive with me? Can you drive with me an hour and a half to go see this car? So I dragged my dad an hour and a half away from home just to potentially see the car and go an hour and a half way back home. Oh man, as soon as I saw it in person, as soon as I saw the interior in person, as soon as the guy ended up giving me a test drive, I was sold. I was immediately sold. There were some other things that I found on the car. Like, I wish I had control of my lustful brain because I didn't see a problem with this car at all until I bought it and brought it home. But there was a few known issues, like before buying it, there was an oil leak, there was a hot start issue, there was a modified cold engine injector switch in the cabin, here in the cabin. There was a lot of things that were skeptical or broken or wrong with the car, but I did not care. I was gonna fix it all. I still bought it. I ended up making a deal for $7,500. And well, owning this car for about a year has only decreased my wallet a lot more. Because not only did I need to fix everything that I had already known was wrong with the car, but more problems just arise as you drive the car and as you get to know it a bit more. And when you start taking apart the engine and putting it back wrong, some things tend to break as well. I learned a lot in the past year on how to maintain a car, how to fix a car, so I don't regret spending all the money I could on this car for that experience. If any one of you are watching this and you're kind of skeptical of buying an old classic car, here's a few tips for you before you actually purchase one. First of all, if you want to treat it with the utmost care in the world, you gotta have money. Because I didn't expect nearly all the purchases I made on this car. Imagine that the prices for each part that you would get on your daily vehicle is at least ×2, maybe ×3 the price. The second point I need to make is you gotta really be passionate about it. You gotta really love the car, and you gotta love its downs and its ups. And you have to love the downs more than the ups. There were some times owning this car, just within the first year of owning it, that I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this car, I don't want it. But on the inside, I'm like, I love this, I want to fix it. That type of energy. It's a love-hate relationship with me in this car. My third tip, you need tools and a place to keep it. And when I say a place, the most optimal place is a heated garage or a heated barn, which in my case, it's the heated barn. But if you can even keep it indoors, that is 1,000 times better than leaving it outside. If you do leave it outside, and you have to, buy a proper tarp for it. I think they're like $200 to $300 online. I'm probably gonna end up buying a tarp for mine just in case I need to leave it outside for a bit. Oh, this place is beautiful. Spirited driving, that's what that's called. Not even going faster than the limit, but so much fun. So anyways, if you think you can own a car after me letting you know those 3 tips, go for it. If you have the money, if you have the time, if you have the passion, if you have a place to put it, go for it, absolutely. Now, you need all of those, in my opinion, to really own one and properly own one. I like to drive my car a lot. I don't want it to sit in the garage all the time and, you know, just sit there and not be used. So that's another thing. If you just want it as a collector's, or you want a project to work on, or you want to drive it pretty often, especially in the summer, spring, and fall, something to keep in mind. I don't really know much of what I wanted to say on this first video of the channel. It's more of just an introduction to my history of owning the 924. I would like to expand this channel and buy more cars in the future, probably. Obviously right now, don't have the proper funds, especially with just other things I'm doing in life, like work and school and stuff. But I do want to get a start on this, and I want to know if you guys want to see anything specific, like mechanical work, more driving videos, modifications, different cars potentially. Really just putting myself out here to get a brand going, and I hope you guys enjoyed.